السلام عليكم. نكمل اساسن كريد فالهالا، نخلص الحلقات باقي.
What tiden the Eivor?
I want to see the Alliance map.
زين شوف وين اخر شي كانت جيتنا بدنا نخلص.
My mind is fixed on Sussex. Bassam and I have a chance to save Sigurd, but we will need an army.
That is for you to decide. The more alliances you have, the better your chances at victory.
يلا.
I will go now, and I'll bring Sigurd back with me. That is a promise.
Good. I will send word to our allies at once. Meet with Bassam when you can. He should be in Croydon by now.
ايش ثلاثة؟
The breadbasket of Wessex, land of plenty.
اوكي وين نزلها؟ نشوف باسم بس على مود نحاول ننقذ سيجارد من هاي الملعونة. Yeah. زين ذولا حلفاء يعني.
You want me to tell Halfdan how easily you break an oath?
Oh, brother. Did you forget she has Halfdan Jarls here? Stop talking if you know what's good for you.
You wouldn't be the first man to fall asleep on watch, but you would be the loudest.
I did not mean to fail you, Guthrum Jarl. It was only for a moment. I was so tired.
As are we all, boy. We marched hard to get here. Still, let's not disappoint me again. You hear?
My Jarl. I'm sorry.
You must be Eivor. I've heard much of you, young one. They say you're something. We'll see.
Guthrum Jarl, Saxon Bane and Reaver of the South. I am honored to meet you at last.
Respect where it's due. I like that. Here's hoping you fight as smoothly as you talk.
Eivor hopes to rescue Sigurd from the madwoman Fulke, now ensconced in Porchester Fortress. If you wish to crown yourself King of Wessex, Porchester must fall. An alliance here serves us both.
You promised a great army, but you couldn't breach a Crone's garden with what you have assembled here.
This is not the sum of my forces. Where are the rest?
Your allies are on their way. We must be patient.
We cannot wait for them. We march as soon as we are able.
With these numbers, are you keen to see Valhalla today?
I'll not sit on my heels while Sigurd rots in that she-dog's care.
We might muster for an attack in the woods east of Porchester. But there are scouts between there and here.
Scouts I can manage. Point me at them and I will blind Fulke's eyes.
One walks the road between Briggsworth and Chichester. Another on the riverbank north of Crowley. A third keeps watch on the hills south of Croydon. But I warn you, These are all we know of. There may be more.
A risk we must take. I will find the scouts.
Yeah,
You move the men into
Sabi.
position near Portchester.
That is a rash gamble, Ravenfield. If we are spotted, we will be vulnerable.
If you want victory, come now or not at all. Every hour we waste could be Sigurd's last.
You had better be all they promised.
Yes.
That snake, Fulke, hides behind walls of stone.
Luvina, once again we battle side by side.
Greetings from the north, old friend.
And how is your?
Still griping about the mess we made of Jorvik's council, but grateful for the help. To be honest, I think he's upset he didn't see the problem sooner. His pride is slow to heal.
Thank you for heeding my call, friend. Sigurd will be grateful when he hears you have come.
For your brother, I would upturn every rock in England.
That snake, Fulke, hides behind walls of stone. But Eivor will... Eivor, you giant steaming bowl of elk piss! King Oswald sends his regards.
Brothir, brother. Or is it the other way around?
It's... good to see you, Eivor. Oh, stop mewing like a heartsick kitten. He's been moping since the wedding.
There'll be time later to reminisce. Are you madmen ready to spill some blood?
After that bastard Red, some nice soft Saxons will make easy meat for my blade. That snake, Fulke, hides behind walls of stone.
Eivor, my second favorite Norse.
Must we always drift together on such violent tides?
That is the way of things. Yet the meeting of friends is a glimmer of light in these dark days.
Ever the optimist, though. It's good to see you both.
I brought no pleasant words, only my blade. Let's see which proves more useful.
That snake, Fulke, hides behind walls of stone. But Eivor will drag her out. Still got a soft spot for her, don't you, brother?
Basim, good to find you here. What news do you have?
Fulke remains at Porchester, just as we suspected. And as of 3 days ago, Sigurd was with her, alive.
That is the best news we could hope for. And how are you?
I am well, and keen to see my old friend again.
You'll be glad to see you, I'm sure.
Him and Eivor? Lower your aim, friend. You'll have better luck.
Guthrum Jarl, your second Soma talked often of you and your conquests.
They are all one in my memory. A single great battle that stretches from my first breath to the end of this sentence.
It sounds glorious. A living Valhalla.
Perhaps it does. But what happens when all the dead wear the same face, and their pleas become a senseless blare? Where did Torsten die? On a field or in a marsh? We were close as brothers once, yet I don't recall where or when.
Why did you come to my banner, if you mistrust my judgment?
I want Porchester. You want what is held within her. And I will not become king by passing up chances like this.
Have faith, then. Together we will triumph.
Ah, faith. The most mysterious of words. They use it a lot here in Wessex. I'm not even sure what it means.
زين خوش قوات مجمعين. Find and kill the Scots. Okay. يمكن لازم نضعف له. يابا سعدي توسني بيها صامت. هي تقريبا هاي انقص وحدة. ندلة خطفت اخوه. مو خطفته هو اسرته. الدواء يمكن قاصة ايده.
I smell blood on the air. Death is close. Did someone find the scout before me?
الحيوانات قاتلة. والله صراحة إذا ألقاها أقتلها بسرعة، يعني حتى لو يخلون خيار بيدي ما بقيها ولا لحظة. هاي فولكي.
Slain by wolves. My work has been done for me.
هذا أول واحد ميت أصلا بدون ما قتله. يلا سقومي سلف. أخاف شي. أنا مصدوم يمكن هذا. يمكن واحد طويل مصدوم.
What do you see? A scout patrols the riverbank north of Crowley. Best not to draw attention here.
ما أبي أحد أقتلهم على كيف.
Right where Basim said he would be.
هواي ضوى جسمي.
Together, lad.
يا الجماعة. وين
Try to flank! Pathetic! 1-2, brother. Hit your worst friend.
Okay.
No escape in your face! Lumber into your fate! Going to smash you!
عشان اقدر بس اقتل هذا. طورت عليه.
Orders from Folke. I should show.
Oh, this one for.
Once I've dealt with the others. Here. Need to cloak myself here.
هذا بالمدينة.
Show me what lies ahead. There, a scout.
God won't let us lose.
Assassin-Creed will be waiting in the woods east of Porchester.
It's me, brother. Suffer for that.
هذا حتى بعد ما يحتاج. يمكن وايد نسبيك باس. هو كل الشغل بالباس. هاي بس آلة مع القتل. باسم
Go, Sunan.
No. That's my son.
It's hard to see any.
Yeah.
The scouts are dead, and you're safely encamped. I told you this would work.
Time will tell.
Any eye that saw you has been dimmed by death.
You are not short on confidence. That much is clear.
A leader should not second-guess themselves. Nobody respects a tremble heart.
I have known plenty as brash as you. Not many are left in this world.
I found something of interest on one of the scouts. Fulke has news of Croydon's fall. She's gathering men and supplies, perhaps to weather a siege.
If she is allowed to dig in at Porchester, it might be months before we can get Sigurd out.
Do you still say I am reckless in my haste, Guthrum?
المفروض نقتل فولك من ذاك اللقاء.
Saxons! Saxons from the west!
I say your haste has put us squarely in the shit.
هذا مش شائن طبعا.
Fulke was forewarned. There must have been more scouts than we knew of.
What's done is done. Save your breath from fight.
على غسير
Behind the walls of Porchester. Either way, they die.
That's the way, Eivor. I'm yours. And for Odin.
قد ينهزمون.
Damn you! Dead! Dead!
هذا بالسكين اللعبة بالجنة.
The Saxon slaughter!
Run them down! Trample them into the mud!
هيجون لكن
Oh, God! Suffer! Attack!
الواحد جمع ما تاكلها
I'll kill you! No paradise wait! Fall back, you dogs! Back to Porchester!
They flee like rabbits.
Then we chase them like hounds. That ugly bastard's head is mine! Not if I get there first, slow arse!
Leave him. The day's already won.
خو قتلوا ليش عفوا هو ما كل واحد يعرف لا قتل واحد من الأخوة لسه صارت بيني وبينك يا حيوان
Death has found you, Saxon.
You'll join your friends soon enough. Is it for that withered bag of skin you fight? For Sigurd the Sickly?
If Sigurd dies today, I will find your corpse and piss on it.
سيتبع ولا؟ قتلين على أبو لعب.
You bear your false deities like a plague to this land. But you know nothing of those who truly decide our fate.
I decide your fate today, Saxon.
I am ready for my final journey. Let me see what lies beyond.
When you see your god, tell him I sent you.
مات واحد مات.
He is dead, Eivor.
You are wounded, brother. Let me bear your brother to the camp.
فيكم رحتوا هيك انتو؟
He was always quicker than me. Beat me out of the womb by mere moments. Now he is very close. Speaking. He was always quicker than me. Beat me out of the womb by mere moments. Now he has beat me to Valhalla. Even in death, he had to be first.
This crow feast is my doing.
No blame stains you, Eivor. He cut his own path. He always did. For him, there's no more strife and pain. Only glorious battle and the forever feast.
بعد ما هم كاتلينا بفالهالا الجنة. الجنة مالتهم.
Reckless stripling! I warned you the risk was too great!
Peace, Guthrum.
It
is Fulke who merits your wrath, not Eivor.
You have not seen the half of my wrath. How many of my men now lie dead on account of this glory hoarder?
You knew the danger as well as I did, Guthrum. You saw opportunity, and you took it.
Indeed. The fault is none but mine for putting my trust in you.
No.
What happened here? Uba, Soma. You come at a black hour.
And too late to bloody our blades. Most a pity.
I hope to take Porchester with this one, but Folk is forewarned now. I have no more appetite for this. I will go west.
Go then. But know you leave me in a time of need.
What you need is to swallow your pride, raven feeder. Listen to wiser heads than yours.
Eivor.
I will hear you, Guthrum Saxonbane, if you wish to speak your piece.
You want your Jarl back? You must be cold as frost. Bravery is your enemy as often as your friend. We do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift, gather your allies, pick your moment. Then, and only then, you crush them. You can triumph yet. Go with the wisdom of Odin, the power of Thor, the wit of Freya. Go and find your brother.
Guthrum spoke in anger, but there is wisdom in what he says.
I heard and heeded. I'm not too proud to admit my mistake.
Then there is wisdom in you as well.
We will wait for our allies before the final attack. Until then, we have work to do. First, we need a new camp. The Saxons think we have retreated, but we will draw even closer. Here.
Arrive unexpected.
Erke, Stove, Juvena. Right there ahead of me. Together, we will bring them down.
It brings me no pleasure to fight my own people. But a debt is a debt.
Besides, they're men of Wessex, Alfred's folk. No brothers of yours.
We will set off immediately. Together we will fall upon them as Thor's hammer.
After that, we should strike at Fulke's supplies all across Sussex.
Yes. If she is allowed to dig in at Porchester, we will lose our chance to rescue Sigurd.
The letter I found on the scout mentioned Bridgeworth, Guildeford, and Crowley.
They produce weapons in Crowley, food in Guildeford. Bridgeworth is a stronghold. Many Saxon swords there.
Uber, I need your axe arm at Guildeford. Soma, you and your men will aid me in Crowley.
Count on us.
I will go to Bridgeworth and take a measure of things there.
Good. I'll join you after I've dealt with the Saxon camp.
A lion's heart and a crow's cunning. Guthrum judged you too swiftly.
We have work to do. Let's be about it.
Soma and Uber, I apologize. I would have liked to offer a better welcome after your long journey.
I'm only sorry we could not be...
Uber Ragnarsson, it puts me at ease to see you here. Welcome.
Eivor Wolfkiss tempts me with a swipe at Wessex. Who am I to resist?
Here we might finish the work your father began a decade back. Are you ready?
More than ready. I am hungry.
I'm only sorry we could not be here.
Now here's a welcome face. Soma.
يا أول
How
حليفة
fares
هنا
Grendebridge?
We thrive, just as we did our first year. And I have you to thank for that.
The risk I took was far less than you're taking now. I thank you for heeding my call.
An oath is an oath, Eivor. Silver-gilded and ironclad. I'm only sorry we could not be here sooner.
We'll need a short while to organize the men. Then we'll set off.
والله ما كان هذا النقص. أي واحد من جماعة فالكي معروفة. كتلة كتلة. بس كون تنتهي فالكي بهذا المكان مو مال تنهزم.
How does it look?
Crawling with Saxon soldiers like lice on a swine. The very sight sours my blood.
Would the sight of their bodies in the mud please you better?
One way to find out.
Eivor, I beg you. Alfred's men are not, they are Saxons and Christians. If I could speak to them, we might avoid bloodshed.
And lose the element of surprise. These
نقول
people
يعني
make their
إحنا
living by the blade. We should
من
attack
نفس
headlong.
دين نفس الشيء. يعني شلون نتعارك وياهم؟
No sense raising the alarm. I'll take care of them quietly. Be ready to come to my aid.
We have your back, Eivor.
واحد جاب. سكواد أساسن كريد.
This area is off limits.
هذا هو.
Hogging all the fun, Eivor.
أوه. ولا جوه. ما أريد واحد من الحلفاء يموت. بعده. يدعى موزون هذا بالسكينة. ضرب عليه السيف. طيب كم واحد.
so hard, was it
هذا
so?
الكام.
Even one man's death is too many.
Now I must see about destroying Fulke's supplies.
أول معسكر أخذناه منه.
Thor lends me strength.
How will we ever share this land if we kill one another so readily?
The weak fall beneath the strong. It has always been so.
No. There is more to this world than that. There has to be.
بعدين. Speak to Oba. راح ناخذ المدينة من عندهم كامل. كل واحد راح بصفحة. نشوف أوبا وين. نعم.
Let's go. Hildeford is a town of farmers and grain silos. Ubo, all is ready?
We're a town of farmers and shepherds. This place bristles with swords. One of them is a Thane by his dress. Serious man with him too. Went into the longhouse.
If we take care, we might avoid drawing the Thane's attention while we burn the grain silos.
Ha! Was that a jest? Bring them on! Been too long since I met a Saxon warrior worth half a shit.
Cast about this land, my friend.
بالضبط شو بدنا نحط.
Now you get off, you shit!
لازم احرقه. اتوقع اذا
We have the advantage.
They spotted us.
Thank Odin for that. I'm sick of skulking around.
no review.
Now, where's the big man?
I'll stick you! Not justice awaits!
Can't hold out much longer.
ما ينطف. والله ضوجنا. الزمان.
Your end is nigh.
وين بقى؟
Mongrel! Blindside the idiot!
Yeah.
Intruder!
Commander! Come on! Get over here!
لا سبع.
No. With me. Strike for Christ!
بعد وين؟ هذا القصر كله اشتغل.
We keep our wits about us. With me! Watch for my lead! Dead! Die! Try to flank! Out of options. I'll kill you!
العدد مالهم كيف يطلع؟
Stop and die!
لا اضغط في راسه. حلو. وقت واحدة. اتوقع هي هاي تحرق المدينة كلها.
Stay away. Hold there, stranger. To hell with you! Have your guts out!
وقت واحدة.
Flank the idiot! Press hard!
بس واحدة بس واحدة بس واحدة.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
هذا القصر كله احترق. حياة. اتوقع الاطفال ما تقدر تقتلهم. انا مود لا تسوي اخواتك مرة ثانية. خلاص. وهاي ابا خلصنا منه. Speak to boss. Speak to Soma. خلنا نشوف سوما وين. يلا سوما شم حضرات كل واحد عنده مهمة شكل حاليا.
Full case men get their weapons from Crowley.
وين سوما؟ دول دي يقتلون الناس يعني؟
Full case men get their weapons from Crowley. I'll see what I can do about that. Soma should be somewhere nearby. Soma, what is happening here?
Bandits, taking advantage of the disorder in Sussex to fill their pockets. Odin smiles on us today.
Let us make sure this place is burned to the ground. Fulka will get no more weapons from here.
We could charge in while they are distracted, but it would be safer to use fire arrows.
Charge into the fire, use the arches.
We burn them from afar. Watch them scatter like cats.
A sound decision. I agree.
No.
Archers, take your positions. Stand ready, Eivor. When they have something else.
طلبت من اسمه الرومات هم يشتغلون.
The best defense is to attack. Go, get in their teeth.
Move in, men.
Don't just stand there! I'll make you. Suffer! We'll gut you! Watch my lead!
يلا ارتست ما ادري بس الناس شنو ذلهم؟ الشغلة هنا بس ما دا أعرف ظاهر لازم نحكي الأوتي صغار هم ما يسوون شغل يا ما انزين خالصة أي شيء يحتوي هذا بس لا دخل الجو لا يطلع وين قاعد هم؟ في جسد؟
Bridgeworth. A forest of Saxon swords awaits within those walls of stone. I should consult with Bassam. He will be nearby. What have you discovered?
Bridgeworth swarms with guards, reinforced from the river. Word is that two of Fulke's finest oversee such matters.
We should kill these leaders and burn their ships. Crippled and put to panic, their men will be in no place to join Fulke at Portchester.
Frightened men look to their own interests. A good plan.
Nothing. Yes. دراسكم دعم لازم نكتب قائد كم ذاك واحد منهم بس اوقف لحظة هذا قاعد تعرفنا راح يموت محروقة ذكي على ابوك لابو البيض.
One down, one to go. The other should be somewhere in the keep.
On my way.
لا هذا البيض. اعتقد هنا قائد الله اي فوق جمع كله ولا مجمعين على حفاظ يا الله يسلمك.
Should return to our camp.
ما يخليك. مكان سري. لا تعليق فوق والله شو شكو فوق. بنادي يكون اكو فد شي نكشف الطائف. ماكو فارغ. يابا لازم اطلع من المكان. خلينا نحاول. نقع. اعتقد هسه بعد نهجم الجروب with your life.
Eivor has returned! Hail, Wolfkist!
And so violence begets violence. An eye for an eye, as the good book says. But soon we will all be blind.
Not quite. Whoever makes the last strike should still have one eye left.
In the Street of the Blind, the one-eyed man is called the Guiding Light.
Does that holy tome of yours have a quote for everything?
Eivor, forgive me. I have slain too many of my own people already. Cannot kill more.
هذا ما يريد يقتل.
I must return to London.
And you, Erke, do you feel the same?
Someone has to keep an eye on him in the big city. He would only get himself killed otherwise.
We took this camp together, so I'll ask no more of you. Return home, and let your friendship be a beacon to our peoples.
Godspeed, Eivor. I pray you come back safe.
ما يريد يقتلون أي واحد من جماعته. قبل ما يحكي
Beerston, I'm glad to see you again.
هذا بيرستون.
How's your family?
Alvida keeps my house and heart in order. She has even charmed that old shrew, Adrid.
And Elorich, he has not returned.
I hear stories of a man full of tempests, picking fights in taverns. We must hope, when hope is all we have.
I am sorry for your troubles, but glad for your help.
I have brought for you a ram of unsurpassed craftsmanship. Their gates will not hold long against it.
That is a fine gift indeed. I'll make good use of it.
Fight hard, Eivor.
When have I done otherwise? Soma Jalskona. You seem grave.
I'm thinking on the battle to come. Every conflict has a cost. I wonder who will pay this time.
We are no strangers to loss, you and I.
The ache of absent souls is a wound that never heals. But we may yet return your brother to your side. There is that.
Fulke and her men will bear the cost today, not us.
I wish I were as sure of it as you.
هي فولكي خطر على الكل يعني مو بس على مود الانتقام.
Ever my staunch ally, Lufina. Are your men ready?
They are. Bows strung and arrows fletched. We will harry the enemy from the flanks to keep them off your back. They will not have a moment's peace from us.
I know I can count on you, Lufina.
What are friends for?
اتوقع هاي الحرب النهائية. بعد ماكو واحد نفسه. ماكو. يلا باص. هاي لو هيجي كان راح جبت بعد حلفاء. هذا.
Bishop Deolov. Strange to see a man of God on the battle lines.
It may surprise you, but I was no stranger to horse and hunt in my younger days.
It is Saxons we fight this day, Deolov. Not Britons, and not in Mercia.
It is Fulke I fight. A false Christian preaching a corruption of God's word. If I can assist in her downfall, I will.
Then you are welcome here, friend.
يا صدق خطأ.
Any advice before we begin?
Advice? You need none of that now. You stand in no one's shadow, Eivor.
Lofty praise from the son of Ragnar Lothbrok.
It may be that one day our paths lead us to doom, Eivor. But at least we can say the footprints we left were our own.
You are quite the agent of chaos. Fulke's men are chasing their tails, not knowing where you will strike next.
Porchester has neither the supplies nor the forces to keep us out now.
And you have bought time for your allies to arrive. Many have come, not least the bishop here.
As I promised. As the keeper of God's word, it would be poor form if I did not keep my own.
Now, if the talking is done, there's blood to be spilled.
Eivor, dark news. We found a letter on one of the dead. Fulke has called for aid.
Reinforcements.
A Saxon army marches from Winchester.
Then my men and I will ride to meet them. We will harry them every step of the way to buy you time.
We may begin the assault at once, or you might wish to speak with your allies, if you've not done so already.
Warm words do thaw the chill of battle fear.
Yeah, no time to waste. Give me a moment. القاتل راح نسحب بقية.
I will not be long.
Return when you are ready.
ماكو شي ده لازم بعد واقف.
Your warriors are eager for battle. Are you?
ايه يعني.
We march.
Let us begin.
جمعتهم كليتهم من كل انحاء انجلترا. يلا ايوه.
Did you enjoy the gift I left you in Canterbury?
You will die today, Fulke! But your men may live if you come here to me and settle this alone!
We have nothing to settle. Die on these walls if you will. It is your choice.
No wall is high enough to keep me from you.
Then come! Claim your brother if you can. I shall wait with him. If you would find us, you need only follow his screams.
الزمان.
Fulke!
يلا. نبدأ.
What will the skulls say when they speak of this day? They will say we unleashed such rampant slaughter that Odin himself stirred on his throne to watch. They will say that ravens blackened the sky to feast on Saxon dead. So raise your swords with me now, brothers and sisters, for today is the day we carve our names into legend! I'm coming for you, brother.
بس والله ما أذكر هو، بس راح نبدي بيه شوي شوي.
So many battles and so few scores, Basim. What's your secret?
I don't get hit.
Aha! The simplest strategies are the best.
Clear the way! Let's take down that palisade!
ما ضغط عدلهم.
Getting away from me! Lisa! We have the hell with it!
I'll stage your welcome.
قد ما راح أكثر ما يجون دولار.
Break open that gate! Watch out for the oil! Courage, men! Let the ravens forge on Saxon meat!
Curse you!
Let's hit them hard!
Sure.
Look out! Oil! Incoming oil!
يعني الأويل يعني مو فلش.
That's new leather! Let's go!
يلا.
Shit!
على الباب. أو خلاص بقى ما تحتاج.
God grant me strength! Your good sense is here!
لا تحاول.
Keep fighting, men! I'll take care of the gate!
بعدين
The keep is in sight! We must fight our way to it!
Howard, shoot! Shoot!
These Saxon slack ladders are no match for no steel! Sigurd must be close! Up these stairs!
Big mistake! Now!
سبع
Suffer! Suffer!
أنا سجن
Sigurd was here once, but no longer. Where has Folke taken him?
أما أثبت تعذيب.
Is this Sigurd's blood?
Still fresh.
Sigurd. Every instant of your torment, Folke will suffer tenfold.
وين تنهزمي؟ انتقم منك انتقام.
The church! Folke must have taken him there. Come on, Basim!
Okay, I'm coming to you.
This door will need the strength of two. Hey, Come here a moment.
باسم يلا.
Full K.
يا سعيدة بنت
I have done all I could to help him, Ava. The rest is up to you.
No! No!
أو في السجاد.
Brother, I'm here for you. I have you.
Let me stay with him. You deal with Fulke.
I'll come back for you. I promise.
اوكي ما راح تنهزم. طمنك. مخادع.
You cower for me, Fulke, like a rat in the dark.
We're all in the dark, Ava. It is the search for the light that brings us closer to the gods.
Save your babble. Death is our language now.
You fight beneath the banner of ignorance, Ava. I could pull back the curtain for you, give you a glimpse of what lies beyond.
I need nothing from you.
جدا عشان لا تقتلها الدار.
A pity to kill one with such
potential. من الجبال.
Where your fine words now, Paladin?
If you will not raise your eyes to the light, I will bury you in the dark.
So, you can fight after all.
You meddle in matters you do not understand.
Okay.
Blind of mind, blind of sight.
Are you afraid, Fulke?
My cause is greater than you can comprehend.
جبانة.
You are more like Sigurd than you know.
أو راح تطفي الضوء ولا؟
Do you not wonder, Eivor, at the things I have learned?
Every word you say is madness.
Sigurd is an ancient one, an Archon, Nephilim, Isu, call him what you will. He is reborn.
He's my brother and my Jarl, and you're mindsick.
He is everything we should hope to be.
Fulke! Damn you to hell!
من هزمه.
Fulke! You can't run from me forever!
وين تبي تروحين؟ ماكو مهرب بعد.
Nobody touch her. She is mine.
You are too late, Eivor. I have opened your brother's mind to the truth. That is my victory. And you will go with me to the grave. You can wound my flesh, but my work will live on for all time.
وأخيرا هذا اودن دفاع.
Ali Johan!
She has saved your brother.
Animals we are. Spit and vomit. Shit and soil. Sigurd is so much more. I gave him that understanding. That gift.
You gave him pain!
Yes! To awaken him! All that power, all that potential locked away. A god trapped in a prison of bones. Pain was necessary to free him. Behold his terrible beauty! The beauty of the devil.
Hers was the great work, the highest achievement of humankind. Now you, Eivor, you must carry it forward.
Sigurd!
ما خلصنا منها حقيقة.
Walk. Let me walk.
Sigurd.
Eivor, I will fight.
As a thresher through a field of wheat, mad one.
What has she done to you?
Eivor! We delayed them as long as we could.
Reinforcements from Winchester have come.
Get Sigurd to a boat. I will hold them off till you're safely away.
Fight well, Eivor. Find us at the settlement when you can.
Archers! To the walls!
Turn the tide.
Stay strong! Victory is close at hand!
Keep your wits about you, Soma. Don't get careless now.
Never!
One last effort. Drive them back.
By Thor, we're not done yet.
Do not falter now, men. For Odin and for glory.
Oh, that sucks. Check. أصابكم يمكن بس كتلت القائد.
Is that the last of them?
We have beaten them back for now, but without Guthrum's army, we do not have the numbers to hold this fort.
We found Sigurd. That is what matters.
Guthrum was hasty in his judgment, Eivor. You are fit to stand with the best of us. Go to your brother. The words of one beloved will heal him faster than herbs. I will see to matters here.
May the gods guide you, Uba, until we meet again. Birsten, your ram was invaluable in breaching this fortress.
A trifle in comparison to the great service you have rendered me.
You will have a good story to tell Alvida upon your return.
There is that. But battle is not so thrilling and glamorous as the stories tell. I shall have to spruce it up a little.
Luvina, I'm glad to see you made it through.
Be proud, Eivor. You found Sigurd, against the odds.
I found his shadow. But I must hope that the scars Fulke has inflicted on his mind will heal.
Sigurd is strong. It will take more than pain to break him.
You did not see him, Luvina. There was an emptiness in his eyes.
I am sorry to hear that. Let us hope for the best.
How did you like the taste of battle?
That was exhilarating. Reminds me of my younger days.
Had you not delayed those reinforcements, we might never have succeeded. You are brave for a priest.
Do not underestimate the faithful. We give our lives to a God we cannot see or touch. There is no greater bravery than that.
Speak to Sigurd. خلصنا. سيجارد أكيد بالقاعدة.
I should talk to Hytham about my next targets.
Hytham? أول شيء شو سجاد محسن؟ هيثم هنا على ماله. I should speak to Hytham. ثم عليهم سجاد. كلنا.
Rollo, returned from Francia already. This is a surprise. Is the Lady Estrid well?
She is. Had a rough few weeks upon our return, but she is on her feet and with her family. And I am looking for a new adventure. If I remember right, you said I might find it here with your clan.
That's right. Your presence is much needed and well appreciated. Settle in, and we will sail soon enough. Sigurd Jarl, back where you belong. I missed you, my brother.
Yeah, you missed me? Once or twice, I hear.
What?
You took your time to find me. Was it for this? To enjoy your time on my throne?
I did only what you asked of me.
And you slew all those who questioned you.
That is not what happened. Ranvi will tell you.
Oh yeah, we'll see. My dear wife, brought to me as a gift by her clan to pacify my ambition. Yes, I'm sure she will be the one to tell me the truth.
What did that witch Fulke do to you?
You cannot even begin to imagine the things I've seen. What I've learned. Born of gods is who I am. A lord of war. A Roman Mars. I know who I am. I know my destiny. And you will not hinder me!
كل اللي سويته على مودك. بالتالي ايش تحكي؟
Brother.
Forgive me. I am faint. Tired of the day and all that has passed. I need air.
He's been this way since his return. Could you speak with him? Settle his mind?
I can try.
خلينا نشيل الكمامة بعد. حيته هذا لا باس.
Stand with cheer, one of... Today is a day of celebration.
Basim, will you not join us?
In time, I may celebrate. But tonight is a melancholy mood. I would rather sit here quietly, alone, with my thoughts.
I understand.
Do not let Sigurd's present mood upset you. He spoke warmly of you as we sailed here. I believe he still trusts you more deeply than he can express.
We trust each other.
That is clear. Enjoy the feast, Eivor.
Find and speak to Sigurd. تخبط هو. هي قالت خلته يعرف قوة.
Where is Sigurd gone? Have a look, Sunan.
Brother.
What are you doing here? I was looking for you. Sigurd.
Dag died defending my honor?
So he claimed.
Then he was a fool. My honor needs no defense. It is stone solid, unblemished.
I offered him a way out, but...
Shh. Say nothing more of the past. It is gone. There is a rift as deep as death between then and now. I was tested, Eivor, in a crucible of blood and fire. And in my agony, I was reborn. You may think me less than I was, but this is not so. I am greater than before. My mind is a wellspring of prophecies, visions that tell me who I truly am. And for all that, I am grateful for my suffering.
Sigurd, I want to understand, but all you say makes little sense.
Basim saw these things in me. Fulke, too. Despite her cruelty, she spoke the truth. I am more than the man I was. More than this hobbling stick that stands before you. You must look harder, Eivor. Deeper. See for yourself what they found in me. Do you see it? My greater self.
I don't know what that means.
Look. This is the face of a god.
I see only my brother and my truest friend. Return to where he is loved and cherished. Where he's meant to be.
You are kind. But your eyes are clouded by the past. A place I can no longer see. I fear our paths diverged long ago. Go. I wish to be alone. Return to my feast and drink for me. Celebrate the days to come in my name.
تقومي ناقصنا عادها كل ساعة طالع واحد جديد. الدغا عودن دعوة همنا عيدا.
Seems the wind calls me back to Randi. Best tell her the good news.
there's تلقى شنو هاي الهدية؟ أيوة صدق. speak to Andrew about Winchester. خلصنا من هاي فولكي. وهذا رئيس هاي، بس منو هذا؟ The father is Jackson. خلنا نشوف منو هذا.
My love.
هذا منو؟ بس.
What happened yesterday? You and Sigurd disappeared during the feast. And when he returned, he went straight to our room without a word.
We talked for a time. I asked many questions, but got few answers. I wish I could say more.
Do you think Sigurd knows? About us?
I don't think so. He would have said something. Sigurd wants to blame me for every mishap that has befallen him, but gives me no credit for his rescue. I don't understand.
Yet he does speak with you. With me, he has gone totally silent. So, what now?
This is for Sussex. We burned it to the ground to save one man. Yet he's barely the man we were searching for.
Quite so.
لا خايفين لا تقعد يا أخي علاقتهم. بعد ليش سويتي؟ موعدنا 1 2 3 4 5 حلقات. بس المهمة الوحيدة سبكتر. أوقف هذا باسم.
Basim, have you spoken with Sigurd lately?
We talk from time to time. Why?
Have you noticed any change in him? Any loss of happiness or feeling?
He appears to me more thoughtful, introspective.
Thoughtful? That seems an understatement. He speaks as if he hears the voices of the gods whispering in his ear.
We live in a strange time, Eivor. Among stranger people. Sigurd may be among the blessed. But who can say for certain?
Indeed.
لازم احكي ويا هيثم. هيا. Return to order.
I'm grateful to see Basim returned. There's so much more I wish to learn from him.
Gorm is dead, nameless and alone across the open sea.
A master of the Order hewn from the trunk of their dying tree. You are getting closer to the roots.
Here. This marks fewer members of the Order.
One more gone. The world is brighter for it. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this. You have done well, but there are more still.
Okay.
I have...
Then go.
شطان إبرة جديد بروح نشوف شطان. شنو؟ سهم واحد يحرق الكل؟ هسه نفسه ميتة. دي بعد معنا. راح نسوي حليب جديد.
I want to see the...
Hytham received a message from Winchester, from someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ. Your hidden ally. Very interesting. More targets, I assume. Yes. So what do you think? Could it be a trap? As a West Saxon stronghold, Winchester will be a rather unwelcome place for you. But that is nothing you cannot handle. If you go, do not go boldly.
نروح وينشستر.
I'll make my way to Winchester. The letter asked me to meet a man in white at a house of God, and then recite this phrase. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. A passage from their holy book, I believe. Interesting. Go with care.
Manchester. وأخيرا استفادنا من الحلفاء.
The seat of King Alfred's power, where hawkshit stains my boots. I will find the man in white in their god's house. This must be the house of their timid god.
وين حنلقاها؟
This must be the house of their timid god. They built him a rich dwelling.
Dominus, even the mighty fall. And God
to the man in white.
was mighty.
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's redemption, I hope.
Your Christ can wait his turn. It's you I've come to see.
Is that so?
When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do, but I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord.
Take me as I am.
Why deny the pleadings of an unwashed pagan who aches to know God? Take me as I am, and I will do your Lord's bidding.
How great is the burden of learning for one so unworthy. But I see that no amount of instruction in the Lord's words will save your soul. Come.
الملابس اشتريتها مغرضة سحرية عبالك فيها كتابة وسوالف.
Who am I to meet, priest? I cannot stand waiting in silence.
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush! You're prattling offends God's ears.
We're here.
بس لا راح تحبسني بيها.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul throngs, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
I learned that your God fears death just as mine do, just as every man does.
Yet through our Lord, we may achieve life everlasting in his glorious presence. Perhaps you missed that detail.
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Alfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that well from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. but it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs, free men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfirth is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
Your God is not stuck. Why would you trust me?
You have faced warriors like me many times before, and many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. In oddly specific circumstances. When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun, before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the Order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning, my reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust?
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the West Gate. You may find something there. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come.
ما يخلوني أنا أسوي شي جو يعرفوني احتمال كتلة. خوش مكان هابس نفسه. اكتشافهم. هذا لازم اكمل الستوري. كأنه هذا نفس الكاهن والله اللي هسه حكيت وياه. يمكن هو نفسه. اما الباقين هم continue. اوكي هذا لا اقدر اكشفه. اوكي 200 هذا الكاهن.
I need to find this reeve, Goodwin.
بس هي مدينة حلوة كلش صغيرة بس مرتبة.
Goodwin gone, and guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him?
Someone disagrees with Alfred educating the people of Winchester.
What's happening to هذا ما طاقته هنا.
Papers thrown on the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks, or the guards destroying evidence. Broken bowls, food scattered. They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison.
كشف هذا؟ اي كشف. حلو. كنا نكشفهم كلهم اخلص منهم.
I should not be seen in this area.
ماشي.
What do you see, Sunan?
Work with me.
شكو كنت تعرفون توتكم؟ وين ما هيتعرفون؟
You're gonna die. Together, lads, we have this.
I'll get to the bell.
وين يعني ليش تروح للبيض؟ وين البيض هو؟ ساكته هون.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
شلون الزبالة.
Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man.
No.
God damn you! With me!
جوا
You can't outrun me! Christ is surely with us.
Yo.
A Dane in Winchester. These are strange times.
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find, Goodwin. Do you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients, and bury them so deep, even God would need a shovel.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I will find your research. Now go, before they find their wolf has fled his cage.
Let's regroup beyond the walls!
Hello. دوكومنت. اكو دوكومنت هنا. دائما صعدي اشغل يعني. Yeah. My order.
Goodwin's research against the Order of Ancients.
وينه؟ 183. هو كله معسكر.
Winchester warns a good mission and a strong, virile man. May he find his peace with God.
من هذا ضرب سهل؟
I am grateful for your help.
It's a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favored Reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but defiled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They're dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor of the Raven Clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name doesn't rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our three heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
Alfred believes at least one is dead. Your Bishop Aelfirth was the Sikhs.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
I found this nailed on a door. The quill wields words like a knife.
A disputation of tutelage. Pretty chatter with poisoned intent. I will look into this more.
What do you know?
The gallows? What do you know of him?
Must be another Reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice, and this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
The gallows had you arrested, so he must command the law.
Reeve Selwyn? Of course! That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester, executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits. End his terror, Eivor.
The Lord works in mysterious ways, taking his servant in so terrible a fire.
Bishop Aelfirth was no man of God.
Hush! Someone is hanged him for that.
شوف لي واحد ده مش عارف خوش خذوا الاثنين هذا راح يجي زبالة حلو بهاي المدينة صغيرة بسرعة تقدر توصل للهدف لا صان لا تمام شاكو بالمعك هذا خطية شنو انت اللي مفهمتني هذا الناقص هو نفسه بالأوضة.
Good people of Winchester,
Open your eyes! See how Alfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by Alfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfirth, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfirth was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Your wife is a baying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Whenever. يا شو وياي تغله قد حقه.
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert. May God have mercy on your cankerous soul.
زين وين وش لسه؟
Rats in the grain store. Alfred has set the trap.
I'll kill you. There's no longer freedom in Winchester.
هسه ساعة واقفة. فنفسك سبي على دار الناس. هاي ما تسلم مرة.
Remain steadfast.
Hell, take you! We watching for the cuts! Who's a shitter? You don't who's a shitter?
Oh, dude.
Perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly. Aelfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove.
You grind your heels into the backs of freed men, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the Ancient Ones.
You are only a man, Reed. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree.
هذا مصير.
I should meet with Goodwin, see what he has found on the quill. Wounds matching those made by Saxon weapons. I know where to look for my prey.
والله كان الكاهن هذا. شنو هذا المجاوبة؟ ما هو جابني وقبلت هذا.
Vad fan käpp från hon?
For your relief!
Heaven will swallow the smoke of Aelfirth's pyre.
Good one. Good one. الأشخاص كتلوا أونلاين تعال اقتلهم. أربعة وأربعين متر. يا فوقها بنصهم.
Your death has been avenged, my friend.
I'll keep the rat busy. Can't scamper free this time.
حق وراي.
What is that? Biraz edesin enough from.
Sunan, guide me.
Do you believe in souls? The part of us that lives on with God after we die? Bishop Aelfirth's passing has made me wonder.
Inconvenientes calciamentas sunt mi.
What see you, old friend?
A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dangles.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow.
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
I did only what you asked.
I did only what I agreed to, Alfred. If your crown now weighs heavy, I would gladly take it from you.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
We all want better for our people, don't we, Eivor? Yours and ours.
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected the study of wisdom.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Did you discover more from the writings I found?
I did. The quill is calling the children of Winchester to arms. Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets, feral and untutored.
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
Good. Find me at the alehouse when you're done. And try not to scare the piss from any of them.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing. I see you, child. Come.
The bad Reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have to remember her by.
Such a sad story. Take this. Perhaps it'll keep you off the streets and out of trouble.
For me? Oh, thank you.
Spry little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
Tell the girl.
It's nabe elmine.
Calciamenta mihi mundus es satis raro sedate sin fiorum.
Get off me, you oaf!
Stop struggling and give back that apple.
Apple? I didn't scrub on nothing. There's homes in hands off.
Godspeed! You'll set Winchester ablaze.
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
Oh, God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
It's more than that.
Fine, let's speak to the girl.
Grunting, and then sometimes praying. Oh God! Oh!
You there, little cut purse.
Keep your beak out, nosy! I'm starving!
I need your eyes, my friend.
It's more than that.
عندنا نسبيك ذكاء. اعتقد نفس البنية اللي انهزمت لسه.
Congregentur ad Marcus et dixit ad vulgares de terra super.
يات.
You again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotnar.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this, things just go whoosh. Well?
عجبي.
Oi! Wigbert! You great moon calf.
هاي واحدة من
Hand it
الدولة.
over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it.
هاي من الطائف الظاهر.
What you looking at?
يا أنا مودك. هو.
I'm not sure. Looks like an old lady's been rolling in shit with all the other ugly sows. Hawk in a dress, maybe?
هاي مو من الطائفة. خال آدم.
Die slow. What they call us?
اكو اشخاص مو ما تحكيها بيه.
Target practice. Not even.
لا كل ساعة جاي واحد اوه.
That showed them.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following me?
What is so important that you would risk his little neck for it?
Keep your sticky beak out of our business.
Whose business? The Quills?
Us? Working for the Quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
I am innocent as a lamb. They were the Quill's thugs and you killed them. Wouldn't want to be in your boots.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you're not working for the Quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the Quill's clutches.
But you know where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers like rats. Go on, give her what you took. Maybe she can save us.
قلادة أو وسالة. مفتاح.
Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
شفت وحدة. هذا. قريبة منه. هاي الاشارات عليه مال الطائفة وينها؟ اعتقد بالاشارة ستذكر. هاي تتحكم بالاطفال تخليهم يبوقون الصالحة، بس المرة هذولا باقوها. اكيد المعسكر.
Be my eyes soon.
واحدة من ذولا. لا
I should watch out for a mousetrap.
جوالا. Find and assassin. ترى أطفال يشتغلون يمها يمكن. هي خطية.
I didn't get nothing today.
I'm going to marry King Alfred, and he's going to whisk me away from all this toil. Everyone died and left me alone on the streets.
خطية ذولا يستخدمون الأطفال.
There's never enough food. I'm always starving.
قد حقيقة. يلا اتحرك. ده 65 سلبة. سوي اساسن.
Hey, what?
وين هاي الآبة؟
That's her! Dimwit Dane, didn't guess the quill's a she.
Now, Elwyn. Few have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms, where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your mistress!
شوف بزمن يا ولد.
Your friend dogs.
انت ما حقت لسان.
Gonna need wings! Bleed, damn you!
جدارت.
May your roof shield me.
يا مال شغل. وين مهزومة؟ تعال ما تعرفت. وين راحت؟
Aelfir's roof. Does she flee to the bishop's house?
هاي وين دا تروح؟ ذيك هي. بس صوت الصغير. ما بيها هنا.
The Dane wants my blood. No more running! Winchester must see your crime.
والله لا بس.
Show yourself, murderer!
عادي يوم.
Flank the idiots! Press hard!
The idiots! Break, damn you!
No. بطاش. يلا اجي جاوبتها حجية.
Come, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward! Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as I did. If I could save them all, I would.
But you can't. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
My order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. If only Alfred's slave faith is defeated. And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it?
Not their innocence.
A pity. Non requiescat in pace.
تسوي نفسهم شرفاء. اصلا من واحد لا اتوقع هذا اكيد استاتيك انت. كونتينيو. واتوقع هذا الكاهن.
Goodwin said to meet him at an alehouse nearby.
بدوين بس كون هم ذولا ما يطلعون ويغدروني. عارفوا يغدرون.
Who is so world ye word? It's Hoggaday.
It's sweet, Chathai.
There's drinking to be done! Who's with me?
Eivor!
God damn it.
Is this where Justice hides when she's tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard?
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I have been called worse.
Be thou hail, Ealdorbanna. That's Life Destroyer in our dialect.
I said easy with my kinsbane. Old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now. If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
I could use someone like you in my settlement, with ink on his fingers and a sense of honor.
I would love to devote myself to the study and practice of the law. There is a weariness in war I wish I could shake off.
Impossible. Even in death, our battles will rage on. It's the way of things.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
How are you?
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I don't believe it. Too much theater in Winchester. Overwrought players and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger. Whether you find or make it, meet me at the Witten for a report.
Rest from rattling skulls. Rattle these bones instead, eh?
You look thirsty as a flaming fish. Drink faster than me, you win the... I'm feeling a bit dry.
أتين بشر كشافة هذا ما ينكشف.
Care to test your skill at all, Roderick Rattle?
ما بيحل قاتل رقم شنو أنا مو دجاجة مطبخون. والله يا رب دجاجة.
Lord grant my brother Aelfeth. Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your brother's death?
Have you no shame? Leave me.
I know the burden you bear. Such a weight of sin you have taken on, and all for your brother's sake. I know he lives.
No, He said it was for the good of all. I am his loyal sister, and I tell you he is dead. You hear me? Dead. Leave me alone. I cannot betray my brother. Guards, protect me.
Only his faith.
I must come for you. Come, brothers.
Let's
end this. You will pay.
Madem Assassin هذا والديك.
In nomine Patris.
نشوف الهراس شلون حيموت. يلا شلبتي.
Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this, cat and mouse. Where is your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now, but he will make himself flesh once more of the Witten. And Alfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Alfred?
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfeth will lead us all, risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool.
بعدين اساسن جيسون طلع مميت النذن. رايح للملك يدي كتلة يمكن.
We should be resident. Flee on. Away, Banas. Over.
Show me.
مثل ما اتوقع الجو.
The other side must be barred.
يعني فاتح كل البيبان شنو. نواسه مشدد. طبين هبه. هاي كله وما دخلنا. وهذا هيات.
Greater men than you have died on my sword.
رابع وفين؟ هذا هم راح.
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you. Then your people came, and God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Alfred's god was testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's god is weak. Yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles. I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy path to walk.
A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
يلا.
Elfirth will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost on me, Alfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
اعتقد خلاص بعد. هذا يا مفتاح.
Elfirth, my love! No!
حبيبها.
Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He was not at fault. He tried to kill your king.
He wrapped himself in a death cloak to murder your king.
Shouldn't you rejoice at the death of a king? You are a heathen and a devil.
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness, but this damned order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house.
You may find answers there.
اتوفت عليهم ان هم اللي قتلوا اخوه. ما في امل. بقى بس اقتل هذا واكتشف هذا يطلع هذا الكاهن على الموضوع. آخر شيء find the order. Okay. The order temple. معقولة هيك شفت يعني كل شيء؟ لا افتح بس ذلك. دول مسوين نفسهم مؤمنين. الواحد يكسب.
Be my eyes, Sunan.
Stop that, my God! I'll have your... What?
If Aelfr's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins.
Okay.
This must be it. The door to Aelfr's secrets. I will send this to Hytham. He may make some sense of it.
لازم اخذ هذا.
No! New leather!
صارت فحم.
Everything they did was to undermine Aelfred. She lied to me. There is nothing here of the Order. I should see Aelfred for my reward.
Elf. يلا الفد فهمنا هذا موجود. جيش مالته
Come forth, Eivor.
Here is far enough.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh, these enemies stumbled and fell.
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Alfred? I did exactly as we agreed.
That you did. But do not mistake necessity for friendship.
You are a man of your word, a man of God.
Indeed. By his example, I live my life. Goodwin?
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats. A reminder of Christ's sacrifice and our charity.
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither?
He offers you hope, Eivor. A life of purpose, above and beyond this one. You'd be a fool to refuse.
Your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Raven wings will beat until your throne crumbles to dust.
You were wrong, Goodwin. This one is beyond saving.
شنو هذا واحد من عندهم؟ يعني عبالك ذولا يحموك والله لو ايدك قتلك.
You had your chance, damn you!
I did not want it. Damn you, Alfred.
يد حقيقة. لا اكتبكم كلكم. على ابوك لا ابو جيش. والله لو دبي ما اسوي شيء كان ما اخليه يطلع.
Follow my lead.
جماعتك كلهم ما خلوا لي لازم. تريد تقتلني؟ طيب.
I will return to Hytham and Ranvi. They will want to know what happened here.
السيتي اوكي. استكمال احداث مانشستر. قد حققها. بعد أجهزة الإمداد ما يخلوني انتقل صغير. هلا اطلع منه. بسيطة أجيب وينشستر الزبالة. أكثر مكان خايس عاقبني بهاي اللعبة هي وينشستر، بس بسيطة.
Yes, one more, and only because you all have such good taste. Now, this one begins a long time ago at a...
I cleared Winchester of the Order. Yet to do so meant working with King Alfred.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex? How very strange. He, or she, is toying with you, it seems. Then go in peace.
Now, this one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis, far away.
It was not rubbish. I intended to use it. Please, calm down.
Ranvi, what is this?
Another dispute, I'm afraid, with Holger stirring the pot once again. Will you sit in judgment?
Judgments are the burden of a Jarl. This is Sigurd's duty now.
He refuses to leave his quarters. Right now, you are the only noble fit for this.
I don't know. It is not my place.
Please. Only until Sigurd recovers his strength.
All right. Once more. Gudrun, Holger, come forward. You'll state your cases and I'll hear you out and be as swift in my judgment as I am able. Gudrun, you may speak.
I have been robbed, Eivor. My property defaced. 3 days ago, I discovered some of my sailcloth missing. I scoured the settlement in search of it. Passing Holger's home, there I see it. Boldly displayed and worse, defaced, with scrawls and silly stories upon it.
Lies and slander!
Holger, quiet. You're well acquainted with the rules of this trial. Now, Gudrun, what did you do upon discovering your sailcloth?
I confronted him, demanding silver. For sil with Holger's inky scratching cannot be sold or bartered, can it? I ask only that I be paid for the property that was taken from me, yet he refuses.
So Holger took something that belonged to you and defaced it. Now you wish to be paid for the item. Do I understand?
That is right.
Holger, what say you in your defense?
Short days ago, I found a pile of mildew-stained detritus beneath the docks, and salvaged what I could. I wish to use it as a canvas, you see? As a conveyance for my latest works. The sailcloth was in such a state, and so obscured from view, I assumed it was refuse, abandoned goods.
I see.
My motives were honest, Eivor. Would a thief be so brazen as to display the fruits of his crime? Hardly. Yet here she claims I have robbed and defaced her property, when all I took was rubbish left by to rot.
Nonsense.
My only crime here is that I gave something ugly and decrepit a bold new life.
I see. So you feel Gudrun disposed of something, and now unreasonably seeks its return.
Exactly. Yes.
All right. I have heard enough.
I might have profited from that cloth. Holger has all but robbed me of a future boon.
It was garbage. Yet now it's a part of something greater. If anything, I have increased its value. You ought to thank me.
Oh, I will thank you with the back of my...
Quiet. Let me speak.
Try to go there.
After careful thought, it is clear that...
What is this? What are you doing?
Holger and Gudrun are at odds. I hope to find a resolution.
That duty is mine alone, Eivor. You know this. Stand aside.
You were not here, brother. Nor did I wish to bother you.
A sallow excuse for such a bold defiance. I hope you enjoyed it. Are you finished singing, my dear Skald?
My Jarl, as I was saying,
Stop! Enough! I have heard more than enough to render my judgment. For as long as I've known you, Holger, you have spun words into lies. You weaken the minds of children, and delude the minds of men. I've shown you too many years of tolerance. And rather than exist in grateful meekness as Holger the liar, you sink lower. You become Holger the thief, robbing a woman of her livelihood, all in the name of your stupid stories.
Sigurd, Jarl, no, that is not the...
This is the consequence of your actions. You will pay Gudrun the value of 30 sailcloths.
30 times? Surely you jest. That would ruin me, Sigurd.
Do I look like one to pay pranks, Holger? Pay the fee, or be exiled?
Great, Jarl. If I may, I seek only compensation for a single sailcloth. The rest
30 times! In silver! That is my judgment.
God, you missed it.
Eivor, please. Does this not seem unfair?
This judgment is unfair. إذا خاف بس يقوم يكفر.
Sigurd is our Jarl. His word is law, whether or not you agree.
You see?
Of course, my Jarl. As it must be. Forgive my defiance.
Thank you, Lord, for hearing us out.
See to it that judgment is carried out exactly as I have said. Should the need arise again, do not fail to rouse me.
كله من وراء غنبه. ليش خليتيني؟ أمستت.
No, I understand. You were well within your rights.
لا ليش اشتكيتي علي ذاتي؟
Good to see you, darling.
نشوف شو يقول.
Sigurd.
Leave me be.
If you wish it. I want to thank you for your judgment, Eivor. For stepping in when Sigurd would not, in spite of what happened. Poor man. I've never known him to be so angry and reckless. Is that a side you have seen? Rarely. There have been moments when he was distressed, worried, afraid. But nothing like this. Never, ever like this. Let us do our best for him as we take care of our own. We're his best hope for healing. If it is not too late. In the meantime, we press on. The Order in Winchester has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Alfred himself. The Order wanted him dead, so he fought back. Alfred? The line between friend and enemy is a porous one.
خلصت إن شاء الله نخلص البث غدا. بقت 4 مناطق تقريبا. نلتقي بخير.